Search and destroy. Destroy the objective.
Hey, what's up people, this is Deathbringer here and welcome back to some more Modern Warfare 3. This is Search and Destroy once again with the big 20 plus kills. We're on a bit of a streak here, you know. I've uploaded like 7 games in a row now with 20 plus kills using a couple of different weapons, but mostly been running with the MP7 and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Very entertaining, pretty competitive gameplay, and it's a nice little backdrop for you to watch while I talk about another sort of search and destroy tip today. I've been coming up with these topics now for quite a long time, as I've been putting out commentaries to try and help you guys get a little bit better at SnD, you know, improve your game and become an all-round more solid player, you know. And I think we're going well so far. And what I really want to talk about today while you watch this MP7 gameplay on Seatown is keeping a level head. And what I mean by that is, in Call of Duty, is that keeping your composure, basically, keeping your mind clear, focusing on what you're doing at the time, and, you know, keeping your head straight in every single situation that you might encounter while running around in SnD. You know, you want them kills, you want to get the win, and keeping a level head can be very important. And I would actually like to discuss today, you know, what that might involve. So, I go around in Search and Destroy, right? I'm drawing upon my own personal situations where I've been in, where I've had to keep composure and I've had to sort of keep my head space clean for, you know, taking on enemies and trying to go for the win, right? I'm drawing upon personal experiences in this game. So, I'm going around in lobbies, and as many of you may know, I'm like the top 100 on Modern Warfare 3 in the world, and I think I'm top 10 on Call of Duty 4. And what I get a lot from people, this is before we even start the match, right, is a lot of hate down the microphone. A lot of people challenging me, saying, "Oh, you're number 55, you should be good at this game, you know, you should be able to beat us, no problem." And this is sort of the start of keeping your head level when you're in a lobby. You know, when you're against a certain amount of enemies and if they've got mics on, this is when it can begin. Even in the pre-lobby, it can begin all this sort of hate towards you. You know, if you're doing well in a lobby, people can start to get under your skin, you know, with words. And this is sort of the start of it. You know, you want to keep a level head when you get in this. Don't listen to people who are saying you're bad and stuff like that. Just go out there and do the job, you know, get that win. And these mind games can really affect a lot of people. It doesn't affect me one bit because I know I'm confident in my skills, and when someone says, "Oh, we're gonna beat you, Deathbringer," you know, it might be a team, and I go, "Alright," what I usually do is stay silent. I usually just don't answer back anymore. I usually just stay silent, sat there and wait for the game to begin. And once the game begins, you know, I've got my strategies sorted out. I know which way I'm going to be running from spawn, and you know, I go out there to do what I can to win, and I usually become victorious over, you know, the enemies. And this gets them even more riled up, you know, because they're thinking, what can I do to stop this guy? And it's usually pretty difficult to keep a level head in that kind of situation. But once you've done it a few times, you know, once you've, you know, practiced at the game, and you know you're going to be able to beat these guys, and you certainly know whether it's going to be a tough game from the beginning. You get in the first round, you wanna find out what kind of players you're versing. You know, do they know what they're doing? Do you think you're going to have a bit of trouble? And sometimes you do get killed, and this is sort of the second part of, like the second stage, should I say, of keeping your head level. Once you've been killed off a certain person, what you don't want to be doing is going off on one and, You know, you want to keep calm. Don't let the enemy team know that you're really frustrated inside. You know, don't let it all out over the microphone. And that is actually a massive weakness in Search and Destroy, I would say, letting it out over the mic. When the enemy team's listening after they've been giving you so much jib, then they know that you're down. They know that you want to win. And what I like to do in that situation is still keep silent, but maybe attempt the same route again and see what I can get out of it. And if it doesn't work a second time, I usually change up my route by then and see what I can do to win. You've got to remember as well, you're not always going to be winning these games in Search and Destroy. You know, you're not immortal, you're just a player. You're going to get killed off certain people out there, and the main sort of tip I can give about being level-headed, which involves being level-headed, keeping your composure, you know, is once you've been killed, watch the kill cam, you know, where were they? And next time they're probably going to be there again because they're going to think it's going to work, they think you're going to go the same way. But you know, if you're the guy that's in that situation and you're the one with the clear mind, you know that you're going to, you know, try something different next time and see what you can do. Throughout this gameplay, there are parts where I sort of got lucky, there's parts where I had to defuse the bomb, and there's parts where the counter is timing down. And this is another part of Search and Destroy where you've got to sort of keep your edge, you know. Once the bomb's been planted down, you don't need to panic, you need to use every single second of the time, bearing in mind that you've got 5 seconds to defuse the bomb. And this is what I did here. I went for the bomb defuse after scouting the area, taking out a couple of enemies, and you know, got the win for the team to bring it back to 3-3. This was after going down 3-2, and another big aspect of Search and Destroy is going down or sort of going ahead even. If you go ahead too far, like I think I demonstrated in the last game, I went ahead like 3-1 on interchange, if you remember, and they brought it back to 3-3. That can really get under your skin when someone's being able to bring it back like that. But what you've got to make sure you can do is, again, keep your head straight and do what you can for the win. So that's basically it, really. I've talked about keeping your composure today. You know, you've got to keep your head straight in every single situation. Know what you're going to do. Deal with the dodgy deaths calmly, you know, and effectively, and get the win for your team in the next couple of rounds. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This was Deathbringer with a 21 kill gameplay once again on Modern Warfare 3 using the MP7 silencer. Alright, yeah, that's it. 4-3 win. Hope you enjoyed this commentary, hope you enjoyed my video, and this was Deathbringer. Have a nice day.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's over 9.